Oh snap, we're back with another Swan video. As today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna showcase Sage. I needed a little bit of time to have a really solid deck to share with you guys, and I'm glad I took my time because I have one of, in my opinion, one of the perfect lists for her. Like, really, this is a deck where she just fits so well, and this deck got me climbing. You guys know I was like at 1,000 and something not that long ago, and look at how far we've come back to top 300, and this was one of the two decks that I utilized to get there. This is an upgrade, basically, of a deck that I've showcased relatively recently, my bounce deck with Black Swan. It's fundamentally a deck that is aiming to play Black Swan, ideally, obviously not going to happen every game, but ideally alongside Falcon on turn 5, we play Black Swan so that we can play our 1-drops for free on turn 6. So then on turn 6, we double 3-drop into all of our free 1-drops for the win. Our key 3-drops here for this endgame are Hitmonkey, Juggernaut, and Sage is the newest addition here. Sage fits extremely well. We can bound Sage with Beast, which can allow us to get her to ridiculous levels. We can, in some scenarios, create a copy of Sage with Nico Minoru. There's a lot of cool synergies that can happen with this deck, also with locations as well. And I think these three drops right here are just absolutely perfect for this role. We have Cull Obsidian to give us a strong turn 4 play, to develop a little bit of muscle onto location. The way we try to win a lot of games is we have one location with pretty absurd amounts of power due to the 1-drops that we have been building up through the game. We have Hawkeye and Raccoon, which will grow further if we are able to bounce them and trigger their on-reveal effects again. So we generate the location with a lot of power, and then a lot of times we just Juggernaut the other. The actual MVP of this deck is, make no mistake, Juggernaut. Juggernaut acts like a cannonball in this deck, and even better, and he just wins games unless your opponent is able to absolutely flood and swarm the board, essentially, and you can't move things anywhere. Juggy with initiative on your side, and even without it, is just going to be an amazing resource to have, as Sage and Hitmonkey represent the source of power. For our 1-drops, we have switched things up a little bit in regards to the old version of this deck because of Sage's ability. In case you don't know, Sage is the new card for 3 energy, 0 power, on reveal, plus 2 power for each different power among all other cards here. So I have chosen my 1-drops taking this ability into consideration. Hood naturally fits really well because if we end up with Hood on the board, unless we have a green goblin on that lane, nothing else is going to match Hood's power. Demons are 6 power, which is not only a premier stat line for 1 energy, it's also unique for 1 energy as well. None of our other plays are going to be ever at 6 power, unless, you know, very like fringe scenarios. So we have Hood, we have Hawkeye, which goes up to 4 and then up to 7 if we bounce him. We have Raccoon, which goes up to 5 and potentially 9 if we bounce him. And then we do have Iceman and Nico Minoru sharing that 2 power stat line, but I still feel like Iceman is just absolutely amazing in any sort of bounce deck, and we run him in there anyways. But as you guys can see, we have different stats throughout the deck. We have Cull Obsidian here with 10, we have 5 here on Black Swan, can be shared with Raccoon, but we can play them in different locations. Juggernaut and Falcon with 3 power. So we have a really good, you know, distribution of different types of power so that our Sage can hit close to maximum value the majority of the time. And as simple as that, we focus on bouncing in the early stages of the game. We can potentially bounce Sage as well if the cards do align for that. Black Swan on 5, double 3-drop, all free 1-drops on 6, and you're gonna see just how powerful that strategy can be, as today's games are really gonna showcase what I'm talking about here. And I'm gonna stop rambling. 4 minutes. Honestly, really proud of myself. I think I covered everything about the deck pretty well, and it's not necessarily a new concept, so I guess that's why you know, the deck was a little bit shorter. Sage is a very promising card. In case you're wondering if you should get her, I think she's one of the better options for this season. Not the season pass, sorry, the season itself. Sage, I think, is a card that has tremendous potential. Like, one of the most, like, she's really up there. Like, if there were like tiers for like cards with like different synergistic potential, Sage would be top 5, I think. because she works with Bost, she works with Mr. Negative, she works with Silver Surfer. She has an on-reveal effect that can be exacerbated by Wong. There's a lot of different archetypes and strategies you can incorporate Sage into, and she will probably make them better. And you also have to account for having a deck that can generate different amounts of power as well. While also potentially, she could also be a decent addition to a deck with like clogging mechanics. She could be played alongside Dr. Octopus. She can be played in a deck with Goblins and Ravonna, etc., etc. She's just a very flexible card, and Balance is one of the many homes that can exist for her. But I think this is a really strong deck if you want to have a good deck to play Sage with. And now I will actually stop talking. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Marvel Snap content. Hope you enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. He Who Remains, Baxter building. We may want we may want to run like what contest the Baxter building so that we can have initiative, but it will be like the moment we commit this hood, we will lose that initiative. Seeing that it's Kitty Pryde, it's probably just another fucking Loki deck, because that's what people do. They play the same deck everybody else is playing. So we're gonna, try to take advantage of that. We're gonna go here. Mobius. That's very rough. Mobius shuts down our beast. Cost reduction. I think we probably want a Falcon. We can play Hood here because the reality is in the throne room it's gonna matter like what's bigger, so that's a good place to put the Hood. We probably want to do this here. Iceman is useless against Mobius, unfortunately. I think I have to develop Sage now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now they get to do a million things. Awesome. 6 cards. They can't technically fill the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would make Sage 10 points, which we can beat. So my question is, what am I missing here? I have initiative. What am I missing here? The moment if they get their proper discard going, like all they need is one good discard and you're just kind of fucked.
This land is always changing.
My favorite. My absolute favorite. Squirrel girl. What is this nonsense? Look at this hideous rainbow shit. Oh my god. This is like the ugliest squirrel girl I've ever seen. I'm gonna play Dazzler. I'm gonna dazzle. Nah, I'll beat them. Shoot him. Let's go Cull Obsidian to Sandar. Probably here instead, honestly. Play Brood. So it's Patriot. Patriot could be a very nice top deck here. Gotta dance.
There's no strings on me.
Nice. Tokaku. Tokaku says he's long overdue for an A-cuber. I disagree. I don't think you've earned it. I'm gonna ice him. I'm gonna ice him turn 1, and I'm gonna try to set up a nice beast into the Star Tower. Okay. Boom, boom. Snap-a-da. Because, oh meu Deus, this beast is out of this world. Mobius could happen. Don't get me wrong, Mobius could definitely happen. Can you imagine White Widow here? Oh god, did I get ahead of myself? Oh meu Deus! Okay. I freaked out there for a moment. Beast. Time's up! We forced that out of them, and we got some neat tools here. It may not seem like it, but we do have some very nice tools here. We're gonna go with you, and I am gonna develop you. No, I'm not.
systems go.
Okay. Oh man, that's super giant. But that's huge for my hit monkey. What are my top decks here? Black Swan and that. I can play you here so that my hit monkey will become bigger. I need to win the left and the center. So now we do this. Okay, so Hella is gonna happen. Hella is gonna happen. Hit monkey in the middle is gonna be able to hit 4. Hit monkey in the middle is 10 points. 10 points, 22. Here. 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 Is this enough though? Can I beat like I have a lot of points on both sides. Nico blows up your car. I fucking what? Don't you see that I played it last, bro? Like, please just pay attention before you like. Actually, wait. Never mind. I'm sorry. No, I know exactly what you mean. I'm an idiot. I'm a papiga. I apologize. I'm a papiga. But I still win. I am a papiga. I apologize. You're right. I'm so used to playing Nico last, but I forgot about the super giant effect. Good reasoning to play Hood into like play Hood first. Oh my god, that would have been like next level. That would have been next level. I gotta note that down. Another game, another Juggy win. I don't know how a card can be more MVP. Maybe it fucked up our opponent more than us. Two energy, one power, Iceman. Here we go. We can get here with Nico potentially. Okay, so they top deck Jeff. Oh my fucking god, bro. Really? I mean, no, that's pretty great. Yeah. I take it back. That's pretty good. No, wait, what am I doing? Lol. Omega. Lol. They could have rolled a Nico Minoru that gives them the spell to move there. But bro, I'm not playing around that. Hawkeye into... What is that? Okay, just doubling. My turn. Nocturne. Don't be like your mom, Nocturne. There we go. Atta girl. Booyah.
Victory.
Loki OP proceeds to whoop Loki's ass all day. Well, that's because most Loki players are garbage. Iceman on the right. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. We have no bouncing. But we could set up a nice beast over here. Do we think they're going to play into the unknown? Well, maybe not. But it does feed our sage. Oh my fucking god. Okay. I'm taking you down with me. You're playing into Starlight Citadel. You're playing in the center. You're playing in the center, I'm gonna juggle you. No! And they discard Infinita. In hindsight, it kind of made more sense for them to play in the sewer system because of Starlight Citadel. We are kind of Omega dead here. Like legit Omega dead. What are our top decks here? They're all fucking terrible. No, no, no. I'm gonna get out of here. The only reason why I didn't run earlier is because you were taking your sweet time to snap. We bricked and then they killed us. I'm gonna roll the Nico spell. After you play your next card, add a copy of it to your hand. I kind of want to bail on Hawkeye here because I can get multiple. I get multiple demons. Okay, so we took one of our cards there. Unless they got Juggernaut and they play it now, we should be pretty okay. We play Demon. We get the copy of Demon. We don't draw, but to be honest, we got a bunch of rocks. No, we could probably play you and then still draw. Bit of a boomer snap, but I didn't know they had that many rocks. I should have snapped there. I should not have snapped there. Patriot. And with Onslaught Citadel and a real Patriot deck, we're gonna get bodied. So, you know, we give one cube and we get the fuck out of that. Do I play Hawkeye? Yeah, Hawkeye first, and then we ice him. Okay. Could be a good time to draw Hood. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Hood would have been perfect here, because we would have been able to play it. I mean, Hood would be amazing now. Okay, so where are we expecting to play? More so into... It's Grand Central, probably into Panopticron. Yeah, I think they're going to play into Panopticron. Panopticron is a place where they could want to develop later, but playing into Grand Central this turn, they're definitely not playing into Oscorp Tower. Panopticron is tempting for like created cards later. I think they're playing into Panopticron. God, they didn't play into Panopticron. Fuck. Okay. Now it's a Magic game. And Dr. Octopus is a big threat. What is our play? I think Hawkeye mid. I think we do want to develop Iceman. Maybe Hawkeye on the right. And then Iceman in the middle. But do want an Iceman earlier because we do want to slow them down. There's Kyra. No Red Hulk from them. After you play next card, add a copy to your hand. Oh, meu Deus. That is one hell of a Nico ability to have here. We're gonna play her here, and the reason why is we're gonna set up our lanes for Sage. You see, I'm separating my twos, and I'm gonna play Nico, and I'm gonna Sage. Okay, so you're a She-Hulk deck. You are a She-Hulk deck. We need to Juggernaut. Black Swan ain't it. It's quite simply Sage, Juggernaut, and Rocket Raccoon to end the game. So we have to develop this. If we develop Sage here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16 points. 16 motherfucking points. So we need to Cull Obsidian on the left. Because the sunspot can get a bit too big. But now we Sage here. The problem is like diving everything like if I do this here, I can still lose to that. So we Juggernaut here. It's dangerous. Is there a safer way to do this? If I Sage here, if I Rocket Raccoon into Sage here, this is 1, 2, 3, 12 points, and then I Juggy here. Because we're definitely expecting them to play into one of these. So I juggy here, and if they play here or here... No, I have to do it like this. Juggy? Joggy! Joggy!
Hello, can you understand me?
No! Fuck off! Woo! Ah! Mary wants Plink. Okay. This was probably a mistake. I got way too trigger happy here. Just to play Falcon on 2. What the fuck was that shit? Well, it is what it is. That was quite. Let's get rid of Corvus. Lots of power. Infinita?
Hello, so happy.
Infinita, okay. Okay.
Minions to me.
But you get slapped. Get wrecked. Problem. XDD all day. All right. I really like the spell from Nico. It's gonna help me. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to draw afterwards, but I think. I mean, is that fine? Probably not. This is a Mobius.
us all. Victory.
Yeah, this deck definitely works. This archetype, like the theory, comes to life. For sure. Black Swan into free 1-drops, double 3-drop. With high impact cards like Juggernaut, Sage, Hit Monkey. That's the shit right there.